In this episode on YC Test Drive, we collect firewood with the grandpa with a Land Cruiser. The trailer is fully loaded with firewood. We get stuck in sand and we find ourselves in a sticky situation. Grandpa and everyone else have to push while I drive. And we drive in these floodplains with Grandpa, enjoying the African music, the rhythm of our culture. Good morning, Cliff here for YC Test Drive. I'm shining from the morning sunshine. Me and Grandpa and a battalion of gentlemen, we are going to the village, Mbalasinte, pulling a trailer from Sam. By the way, if you are in Gatima, you want to rent a trailer to go somewhere, to go load cows and to go, I'm so shiny. Anyway, don't worry about the shining. If you want to load a cow, you can contact Sam. I'll put the number in link below. I always rent this trailer from him. It has proven to work really well with the trailer. This double axle, really good for collecting poles or transporting cows. We are using it to collect poles, a little bit of firewood, and then the whole crew, you cannot see them, they are right behind there, they're going with the old man, Grandpa. All right, so I'll be chatting with Grandpa and discussing about matters of life. At the same time, I want to show you how it looks like. Our roads from here going to Mbalasinte during this time of the year. Okay, start loading up. This engine, this 6-cylinder engine from this Brutus Land Cruiser, they stopped making it, I think, in 2007 or something like that. But people really, they like this FSI. It's FSF. Yeah. I have my Uncle Justo. He's there right in the corner. We are sorted. I think we are sorted. So, I'm going with the old man. I'm wondering how Grandpa wants to sit on his seat while it's not adjusted. Of mine here. And I'm asking him. He's not concerned about that. He says he's looking for his tools that are missing. Tools that he always put behind the seats. The ropes. And I'm asking him and telling him that we got a rope. He says he's looking for a different rope. He knows there's another rope. So Grandpa always think Grandma climbing that side, it's not a struggle. Now he's struggling. Climb, old man. He takes his time.
I don't want this side. I'm used
to climbing on this side.
That side, yes.
Here we go. Yeah. Okay, let's get going. I'm not going to be filming in the main road, just for us to be safe. Also, we'll start talking with Grandpa when we get on the other side, on our favorite roads. On the other side.
Why do you call them favorite roads?
Because, you see why I call them favorite? They are different from gravel road. Gravel road is more bumpier. Our road is gravel road is more shaky and it vibrates the car. I don't like gravel road, but my favorite roads, they are more of, how do you say? Is this seat belt of yours working?
It's working, you don't know. Maybe you closed it down there. Be careful if it was out.
No, it wasn't out.
Yeah, if it wasn't out, then it's working.
Okay, here it comes. I'm managing with it.
Just don't know old people
things. Yeah. Old man. That's why they are old people's things.
Yeah, they are also old. You need to know that you must not be fast.
Yeah.
Not to be fast.
Not to be fast. Okay, let's get going. We are starting at 7:21. Let's see what time we'll be back with my old man. We are dropping everyone else at the village and I'll come back with the old man. Grandpa wants to start playing his music. I told him in my videos we have copyrights. Anyway, but he plays, let's listen to the kind of music that Grandpa. Grandpa, can you make people test your music? music that he plays.
This is my traditional music.
He wants to play his music, and I'm telling him he can't be playing music.
Yes, that's my music.
That's
Let me hear the rhythm.
That's the music that Grandpa will be playing all the way. What are they saying?
The way to Nankomba.
Oh, the road to Nankomba.
My mother, my daddy.
That's
Talking about the harlot, a loose woman.
Oh, really?
When I die, the loose women will be very happy.
Oh, why?
That's where the loose women meet. My father, my mother, my father. I'm crying about the cow that
I paid.
I paid Ebola for the lady. I'm going to Nankomba.
To go do what?
Say somebody there, Sankwasa Musindikizi. To go and gather the water lilies.
Oh yeah, the water lilies massacre.
Water bulbs. There is your child.
Okay, so we have a lot to discuss with Grandpa. We just stopped here. The gentleman who went to go get something there, and then we continue. Just stopped at the 10 off. This is a 10 off. If you 10 right, Katima Ngoma border, and then this is the way to Nakavolero. From here to Nakavolero is about 21 kilometers. I'm going to stop somewhere and load some woods. Grandpa asks me what Maningindaba means, which is being sang in this song. And I'm mistakenly saying Maningi means now. But he corrects me. He says Maningi means a lot. If there's anyone from Zambia watching this video, can you confirm if it's true what Grandpa is saying? Is Maningi means a lot? That's what he says. We continue in this narrow road. A small road that takes us deep into the forest. A few villages alongside this road, and we reach a point where we have to branch out from what we would say the main road. Unfortunately, here we get a little bit of a challenge. Our first obstacle. Because of these tight spaces, one has to really manage the power on this car. There we go.
It does it with ease in 4 high. Pulling this trailer in these tight spaces, one has to be careful not to scratch it. This is why I'm taking these long turns. Here we arrive at my cousin's place. This is a new village that he's developing here, and a few poles that he cut down. I need to use them for Ilapa. And we also need to collect some firewood from here. This is why today we brought a trailer and to come see his new village. He has set up a borehole already. So here I tried to reverse the trailer. With this sandy area, one has to manage the power wheel not to get stuck. It's not as easy as it looks, reversing a trailer in a sandy place with a Land Cruiser. This Land Cruiser is very heavy, I should say. But we managed to pull a understand a U-turn here. To set ourselves in the direction of exit as soon as the trailer is filled up with firewood and fuel poles.
Okay, so just stopped here where 4.5 old man there. Yeah.
Now here you can hear the sound of the axe working. We are trying to make sure that we cut these poles short enough to fit in the trailer and at the same time collecting firewood. We are only here to collect the firewood which is already cut.
Okay, so we have some firewood in here. Apart from the poles, we have some firewood, and this trailer just handles this so well. Grandpa, do you think your car will be able to handle this trailer? The way how it's full now.
What?
The car. In terms of pulling it from sand.
Where do you have sand?
There where we had to put 4x4. You remember we had to put 4x4 there where we were making a tent.
No problem there. Once you go there, you go a bit fast. There is nothing.
Yeah, so the trick, what Grandpa is saying, is momentum. You must just go with speed. As soon as you lose momentum, you get stuck.
Get stuck.
Yeah, okay. It's better. So these guys made sure. So you see here where we are, there is a lot of vegetation. When we go to Mbalasinte, the vegetation is completely gone. So that's why everyone just wants to make sure that they collect firewood for the other side, because in the end people use cow dungs to boil water, to cook and so forth, as to burn it. But now when there's firewood like this, everyone is happy.
I've used this trailer a couple of times and I'm giving directions to this gentleman on how to close it. We are loaded and the trailer is loaded. It feels heavier this time, meandering into this forest. The cruiser does well. The point where we almost got stuck when we came in, this time I just put momentum, as Grandpa says. It does it with ease as we go into the main road. With a number of stories that me and Grandpa are chatting about, I lost concentration on my driving. By the time I changed gears, we got ourselves stuck. And here I tried reversing, but I did not realize that the situation was getting worse and worse. The tires on this side looked like it was quite easy, and I could not understand why the car was stuck. Some assessment being done by Big Show and Numwa. And when I came out of the car, that's when I realized the situation that we got ourselves into. This side, Grandpa's side, the car seems to have been digging. The tires went too deep into sand. Big Show assessing and trying to remove the sand. And I tried to remove sand from the back wheels. It seems the back diff, the rear diff and the spare tire is sitting in sand. This is a sticky situation that we find ourselves in. Everyone is trying to push. The good thing about being a driver in these areas is that if a car is stuck, the driver always has the comfort. All of a sudden, a Ford Ranger, packed with grass, pops out. The driver is quite excited to see that he's here to rescue us. He's telling me his friend has a Land Cruiser, and they always debate which car is the best, but today the Land Cruiser is being pulled by a Ford Ranger. Really, I don't know if this car was really stuck here.
2, 3.
I think it was just the weight of the trailer. We were not really stuck. The Ford Ranger does it with ease. He pulls us out of the stick situation. And I'm very sure he's excited. If he sees this video, I'm sure he will show his friend.
So we are going back with Grandpa. There he is, he's struggling climbing in the car. There he is. So go to Makwan, sir. He's just managed. My old man is climbing in the car. As soon as he's in the car, then we are good to go. So there are my parents, all of those that you see there, that line. And with my parents, and the other one just went there inside. So we are going. So this time we were not able to. I was not able to shoot as we were coming because we were loaded, and I was had to be very careful with the car and so forth. So we were not discussing with Grandpa. It was just tactical. We actually got stuck somewhere, which you might have seen already. So anyway, now as we go back, we have enough time. Me and Grandpa. Me and Grandpa will have lots of chat. A couple of lots of things, and then we'll be able to show you the area, how it looks like, and the vegetation. I mean, not the vegetation, just the scenery, how it looks like during this time of the year. It's quite dry, so yeah, let's go. So I will discuss with Grandpa. He will tell me what this kind of music meant to us, and why it's said that this kind of music, most people have died that used to really compose this kind of music. Each and every song has a meaning, a deeper meaning than you can just hear with your ears. Grandpa will explain some of the meanings of these songs as we travel back to Katima. All right, let's go. Grandpa, it's music. Let me pull the window a bit so that the noise from the trailer, we don't hear it that much. Does your car still even have aircon?
No. It's no more there.
Let me just reduce the volume. What has happened? What is happening now? What are they talking about in that song?
It's unfortunate that what they are talking about in these songs, Grandpa was able to translate to me and explain what are the true meanings of this kind of music. Unfortunately, the loud noise from the trailer vibration, we were not able to record in here. It was pointless because I could not catch Grandpa's voice from the recording. But anyway, we had some lovely time. These are moments that I cherish. Moments where I come home and spend some time with Grandpa, explaining things in detail to me. Really, we had good conversations. In the openness. Kavula Vula from a distance, and Nanzala seen from a distance as well. These areas I've explained how they are. For example, this stream I've explained in my previous village trip videos. If you've missed that video of my village trip, click the pop-up banner and watch that video where I explain about the rivers and the streams in this area. This is a lovely area, beautiful area. And to come this time of the year, it's very rare for me. This is the time after the floodplain. It looks very dry, but different kind of dry. The openness and the quietness is tranquility in here. Really, it's a place where you can have a peace of mind, where you can enjoy the quietness and spending time with Grandpa, the old man. It's a golden times that I usually have.
There's a place that we are just about to pass now. They call it Ishua. Just right ahead here after these cows. I'm not sure if you can see the cows. But they look so skinny.
Very skinny.
Very skinny. I don't know what's happening.
They need the deworming.
Deworming.
Mm-hmm.
They might have worms.
They might have worms because of the flood that was there.
Yeah.
It had a lot of worms. Tangwe. Yeah, this is Ishua.
This is Ishua. Why did they call it Ishua?
Listen to Grandpa telling me about why and how this place is called Ishua. We had to stop here to make some recording because the trailer is making so much of noise.
You can stop here.
The story is very political. He tells me about the story
There were three.
of
3 or 4.
4, yes.
ANC
Who crossed over
soldiers that came to Namibia through Zambia somehow. I cannot explain the story. But people from this area, they would understand what Grandpa is talking about.
We don't want to mention the names of the people.
And how they were ambushed by South African Defence Force and killed. Unfortunately, they were betrayed by one of the locals who is from this area that Grandpa does not want to mention the name. I'm not going to go into detail about it. Grandpa will briefly highlight it.
Hiding while I go back to go and pick these people and bring them so that when we arrive there, I tell them to give me their guards, everything. I take them on the other side of this shore. Now, when this happened, after he had made arrangements with the Boer, let me start it that way. He went back to go and bring those people. Then came and they left these people in the Philippines.
Yes.
They were busy in playing football there. Then later on he came after deciding on the spot where the Boers should stand, should hide.
To ambush someone.
To ambush them. And then he came, he took everything, their guns. He took them across the river. Just as he was on the other side of the river, they opened up fire. While they were trying to cross the river, they were all killed there.
Oh.
That is what is there.
Oh, so people died here.
The people died here. ANC freedom fighters died in this spot.
ANC from South Africa.
From South Africa. Yeah.
So they were betrayed by someone.
By someone inside
here.
He is well known.
He's well known.
By doing that, they shifted him from near the area of Ngweze where I was staying. And they took him somewhere, I cannot mention them. A lot of people will know that.
Yeah.
Who I mean.
Okay.
Even though the other people will know because they know the story.
Where does this where does this stream come from?
This stream comes from Shukumansbeek. Where it's called Kasaya.
It's the one that you were telling me in the other video. Remember the other video when we were going to the village?
From
you were showing me that
Kasaya. There is Kasaya of Shukumansbeek. There is Kasaya, then there is a drift where people can pass, there is no water. And then it becomes Kasaya of Kabe. The Kasaya of...
Last time here, we came here. We didn't come through.
It's where we say it's very deep. I think we should pass where other people are passing.
Where?
Don't you see that water there?
Where?
Look at the trips.
So no, those people, they are going on top of that.
You don't want to go on top of that.
On top of that thing. That thing, I do not trust it.
Now, I'll follow this person.
Which
this
one?
person, this one. You see, he makes a turn going this side.
Should I put it in 4 high?
Yeah, in 4 high, yes.
At least. Because the water is quite... Grandpa won't be able to... The momentum is there.
Yeah, there. Momentum, yes. Go. You see the water. Yeah, we go. It's out.
actually
Our stories went on and on.
water itself.
Grandpa explained regarding the streams that I see here, how they connect from the Zambezi to the Chove River. With Grandpa, the trip doesn't get boring. It's very informative. He's a living library for me, and we are blessed to have Grandpa still alive. Unfortunately, my phone storage got full while we were discussing our stories that could not finish until we got to Katima later in the afternoon.
This is the big one.
Okay.
It goes, they all feed the
The Chove River.
Chove River. Yes, that's how it is.